All right, guys. Today we have Khushboo Kothari with us, a famous food blogger. If you see her page on Instagram, oh my God, so yummy and delicious recipes and delicious photos she has posted. So let us talk to her. Hi, Khushboo.
Hi Harshad, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much for joining us. So,
Thank you for having me over.
yeah. So, shall we start?
Yes, yes.
All right. So, Khushboo, would you share your journey as a food blogger?
It's an interesting thing. I never wanted to become one. I am a foodie, so I love eating, but cooking was not my forte. But after coming to the US, things changed for me. I had to start cooking for my husband for me to survive. Um, uh, I was a very mediocre cook, like means mostly no taste. And then from there, it was really challenging, and I took it up like, no, it cannot be that hard. And I'm a foodie, so the taste is there, but the cooking is not there. So I used to cook. It took me initially 2 hours. It went to 1 hour, 30 minutes, and I can't say I've nailed it yet. It's a journey, but I cook fairly well. And my favorite thing was making cakes or eating cakes rather. And in the US, the eggless ones were. We just had one bakery in New York who had, and they were bad. Sorry, but they they were bad. So I said, why not start baking? And I started. There were a lot of disasters. There were a lot of experiments. Then I started recording them in a book so that I could refer just for my personal use. Then I had a lot of family, friends, and everybody who were going through the same thing that, hey, we don't have eggless stuff here, and you bake delicious. Why don't you just share it? So I love sharing. So I said, okay, I can share what I make, but I can share the recipe so that you can make it too. So it started from there that everybody started appreciating, and if one good recipe is out there, people, it just goes like wildfire. People will use it, and then they will share it, and then they use it. And that's how a friend of mine said, why don't you start food blogging? And I'm like, okay. And I started a blog. It wasn't easy because cooking is just one aspect of food blogging. There is so much more to it, like having a website, then doing food photography. So there's so much stuff more than just doing food, like posting on social media to getting your recipes out there, letting people know. So cooking was one thing, recording recipes is one thing, but just being a food blogger and to be existing in this entire industry was a different thing. So it is an amazing learning experience for me, and I'm still learning a lot of things. And it is fun. And the most important part, I can do on my terms. I'm not working for anybody. So I have 2 kids. I have a whole lot of work the entire day, but yet I can take some time out and share things with people and make them happy. So it's fun.
Great, great. And I can see that. All right. So, do you want to share with us any one successful moment which you feel proud of the most?
One is definitely photography. I mean, I when we see food, we just eat it, and I never thought of like clicking it. But now, if I am a food blogger, I cannot make people taste my food, but they feed through their eyes. If they don't like the photo, even if the recipe is amazing, they'll be like, let's go do some other recipe. So that was a challenging part because nobody teaches you. It is self-learning process, and it doesn't come in a day. Till date, I have to learn a lot of things. I am still amateur, but I can say that I click decent pictures, at least for the reader to check out the post and try the recipe. So that was the proudest moment where I just went all in. Okay, I'm clicking just a juice or just normal food or just produce, and just clicking the angles, taking inspiration from Instagram or anything, and you just develop an eye for it. So the entire process of photography was very challenging, amazing, everything. I mean, it was really nice, and I still love. That's, I think, after cooking, that's the first thing I look forward to, styling food and taking pictures. That's it.
Yeah, and we have seen you already have 10K plus followers in Instagram.
16.
Oh, sorry, 16K. Great. Okay. Was there a particular any breaking point in your life which you picked up and then never looked back?
Honestly, every week is a breaking point for me because routine is mundane. Everybody has a routine, like he goes to work. For me, it is house, kids, taking them out, entertaining them, cooking, cleaning, so much. So there is no me time, and if I mean, every week that goes on, and then once a week, I'm like, okay, I'm going to click something, I'm going to post something, I'm going to share something. So every week it is like a breaking point, and then I'm like, no, I have to pick up from here. I have to pick up from here and do what I love. So that's how this is going on since years.
Great. So, what is your mantra of your life, and any particular message you want to share to the viewers?
Um, First, make mistakes. Do not shy away from making mistakes. Learn from it, because that is the best experience. That's like hands-on. You read books, anything that will not teach you. You make mistakes and you learn from it, and that is registered in your brain. Secondly, there is nothing called perfection. There is nothing called perfection. It is a, you just have to enjoy what you are doing and keep on learning. Maybe you are a newbie, a beginner, or maybe you have acquired skills, but what? You have to polish it. You have to just keep on going, because the world changes every day. Techniques change. I cannot say, even if I'm a food blogger, there is so much more to learn for me. I mean, so much more. You cannot say, oh, I know everything and I'm putting it out there. But you have to keep on learning every day and take one day at a time. I would love to have thousands of recipes on my blog, or I know so much, but that will just make me miserable. That that person posted this, that was on my mind, or this person has so many posts. No, compete with yourself if you want to compete, but not with others. Just take it as a process. That's it.
Great. Thank you so much, Khushboo, for joining us. We had a wonderful talk session. Very short one.
Thank you, Harshad, for having me.